25-year-old Austin Russell is the founder and CEO of his company Luminar, who just went public. They just started selling shares to the public on the New York Stock Exchange Thursday morning. That's what happened, okay? And myself, I was kind of up on this company because I followed it through a SPAC. Now, the SPAC is a special purpose acquisition company that basically raised the funds to put this gentleman in a position to go public. And we can get into that later on, where I talk about SPACs, the reverse merger, and how you and I can benefit off of investing off of that. I'm gonna give you an example of an investment I did just this past Thursday. So if you're looking at the screen right now, you're probably seeing me up in the upper right-hand corner, and you see a big logo with a gentleman standing in front of it saying Luminar. Well, actually, he's at the Nasdaq. He's right there in front of the Nasdaq, and basically he's opening the market for that day because his company Luminar went public. And so that's the same example that we're using about Airbnb and DoorDash and what it means. And here's the thing you want to keep in mind, guys. The opportunities that I try to articulate or express with you guys, or investments that I share with you that I'm involved with, these are investments that you can do at any level of your money. I mean, $10, $50, $100, $1,000, $10,000. These are the investments that I'm talking about, what I'm sharing with you guys, okay? And the reason why I share it with you guys is because I know a lot of us don't come from being exposed to investment. We get in a certain situation where we're curious about it, we've heard about it, and we might contemplate investing, but we just don't know how. You know, we think we need to call somebody and ask them permission. Can I use my money to invest? There's nobody to call, guys. There's just a simple application of your choosing, and there's plenty to choose from, called the brokerage app. And you put that broker app on your iPhone, your Android phone, your Samsung, whatever, or on any device that you use, tablet, PC, or whatever, and they're free to install. And then you figure out a way to transfer a couple dollars from your bank over into that brokerage app, and then you can begin trading. Now, I understand some of y'all use Acorn, some of y'all use Stash. I'm not talking about Acorn or Stash. I'm talking about some of the other brokerage apps where everything you do is intentional and deliberate, and you're basically making the call when to start it, when to stop it, how much, and beyond. But let's get back to this example right here. This company was private, meaning it wasn't private that nobody heard about it. It was private in the sense that it didn't offer shares to be sold on the public market through any of the exchanges, such as the New York Stock Exchange, okay? And that's what they mean by we're bringing a company is going public. It already exists, people will know about it, they've been doing business, but now they're gonna start selling shares. Cool. Thursday morning, what I did, I purchased a few shares of this particular stock. You know, I bought some shares. More specifically, I bought 96. I think I bought 48 initially and then bought 48 more. I wound up with 96 shares. Now you can see right under me, it says your average price was $26.45 a share. So that's what I paid. If I would have bought one, it would have been $26.45 at that time. If I would have bought another at a different price, it's whatever the price was during that movement. Because once these companies go public, the price starts moving. It goes up and down and it changes, and it's a matter of where you get in. In fact, to confuse you a little more, I'll click on my Webull app where you guys can actually see some price movement more specific to this stock. Now, let me slide me out the way. Let me jump up here, pull me down some. Now, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a price that says $31.40. So that was the closing price yesterday at 4 p.m. because that's what time the New York Stock Exchange hits the bell. The closing of the bell is at 4 p.m. Trading continues until 8 p.m., but that's the closing of the bell, and so that's that price that you see up there. But here's the deal. If I zoom in, you can start seeing, as I scroll across, there is a price change. You guys can't really see it because I'm not close enough, so it doesn't pop out for you as well. But just believe me, and I'll do another video on this to show you how this price chart works and to explain to you how I kind of read it and make my decision when to enter in or purchase at what price and how to take profits. In other words, sell my shares so I can take the profit, because I'm not a long-term investor. That's not why I invest. I invest for the short term. I'm a swing trader. So I'm kind of in and out of it. I'm jumping in to get the money and I'm out. So an example of this is this investment right here. I purchased these stock or these shares of this stock Thursday morning on an average of $26.45 a piece. So I have a total of 96 of them. Now, if you look over to my left, right, okay, you'll see where it says Luminar Technologies, and underneath that it says your market value. It says my market value is $3,096, okay? Now, if you look under the $3,096, you see a word that says cost. And then to the right of cost, you see $2,539.62. Basically, what that's letting you know is that because I bought 96 shares at an average cost of $26.45, you can use the calculator on your phone. If you multiply 96 times the $26.45, it comes up to $2,539.62. So that was my cost. So any multiple of the price that you pay for one share would be the cost of what you paying. So you say to yourself, well, why does it say your market value is $3,096 if your cost was only $2,500? Well, look underneath a cost where it says today's return and total return. I had it for 2 days. I bought it on Thursday, and then yesterday was Friday. Today's Saturday. There's no trading going on, or the market isn't open. So if you look at today's return, it says $416.17, 15%. If you look at total return, it includes Thursday's profit as well as Friday's, which is yesterday. It says $556.38. So what is that essentially saying? Well, that's why the market price is $3,096 and my cost price is $2,539. I'm up $556 in 2 days. What does that mean? At any point, I could have sold that. I could sell it. Monday morning, I could just wake up and sell it. I could take the $556 and sell it. You don't have to call anyone, get anybody's permission. You don't have to go and sign a piece of paper and swear in or any of this stuff. You can just simply go onto your device, your mobile device, your computer, your PC, wherever you can gain access to your broker app, and simply what? Sell those shares back into the market really quick. Just really quick at a market price or a limit price or whatever, and cash out and say, you know what, I'm through. I put up $2,500 less than 48 hours ago. I made $556 within that 48 hours. I'm good. It can be as simple as that.